Hi YouTubers, welcome back to another video here on the Snowy Valleys Division layout, and today we'll be doing an unboxing of the scaled trains package which we received through Train Track, and we'll get right into grabbing out the items. Okay, so we've set aside the box and now we'll pull out the items, and we'll begin with the scaled trains HO scale rivet counter Gunderson hopper. As you can see, it's in the BNSF scheme, and we have 3 of these Gunderson hoppers. This one here being AIG Rail Services, and the other a Union Pacific hopper, as you can see. And we'll get to opening up these boxes now. Okay, now we have the hoppers out of their packages and out on the table here, as you can see, and we'll begin with the UP hopper. And this, as the name says, are rivet counters. They feature amazing detailing, safety stripes, railings, everything you could need on a HO scale model. As we all know, scale trains do amazing models with amazing details, and they look spectacular in person. Okay, now we'll move on to the BNSF here. Probably my favorite out of the 3. All the detailing is the same along these cars, except for a few minor differences, such as these caps here, on the BNSF, and this paint scheme also very nice. Metal etched wheels, super nice scheme. And last one is the AIG Rail Services car. As you can see, very nice detailing. Okay, now we have moved on to the last 2 items of our parcel from Scale Trains, and these are both rivet counter diesel locomotives. And as you can see, we have the newly released EMD SD45 in HO scale, and they feature DCCN sound as standard with a rivet counter, and as you can see we have the Chicago and Northwestern scheme, and it is numbered 962. And now we'll get to opening up the box. Okay, now we have the lid off, and we are presented with an operator's manual featuring all the information we need about the locomotive and warranty as such. And this folds over. We have our CVs, functions, all the key information about the locomotive. Okay. After that we have a foam lining around the case, and then we are presented with the model, as you can see, in a nice protective casing. Okay, now we will pull this out and I'll open it up. Okay, we now have the SD45 out of the packaging, and as you can see, it has amazing detailing featuring marker lights, a beacon on the top, separately applied handrails, braking lines, grab irons. As you can see, also featuring Katy couplers, and as well as a ditch light. The trucks also feature amazing detail, but they're a bit hard to see as they're in black. And the scheme and paint for this model is amazing, obviously in the Chicago and Northwestern. And I'll spin it around the side obviously number 962, as you can see. And if I'm not wrong, there's the dynamic braking up along the top. And here around to the rear, once again we have marker lights, number boards, handrails obviously, and a ditch light again along the back. Yeah, an amazing model, and we'll get to testing this in just a sec. And before we move on to testing, we have the last item of our video today, and that is the EMD SD40T-2, the famous tunnel motor. And we have this in the Southern Pacific scheme, the late to 80s, early 90s. And obviously featuring DCC and sound, and this is numbered 560. Okay, we'll move on to opening up this box. Okay, and just as we have with the SD45, we are presented with an operator's manual, obviously featuring the same information as before, obviously just different prototype information. And obviously we have the functions and CVs, just as before, and some prototype information as well. Okay, and we can remove the foam lining, and we should have our tunnel motor, as you can see. And I'll get this out of the box now. Okay, now you can see we have the tunnel motor out of its packaging. And as you can see, this is the Southern Pacific variant. So we feature some beacons, some headlights, erased micro lights, and of course standard detailing, handrails, grab irons, brake lines, a Katy coupler, and moving along the side. The detail on the trucks and tank are also very nice, as you can see. And we move along to the rear of the locomotive, and we have the most famous feature of the tunnel motor being the see-through vents, as you can see. You can see my yellow uncoupler here. And as we move around to the rear here, once again we have some rear lights, brake lines, coupler, and grab irons. Overall, a very well detailed and painted model. And now we'll get on to testing our locomotives and cars. And now as we have finished the testing of these locomotives and the cars, they run amazing. The detail looks great, and the lighting especially looks amazing. And yeah, we couldn't have it any better. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.